Today we are going to learn about trigonometry. So in trigonometry we always deal with a triangle and we deal with its angles and sides. So in order to start with, generally we deal with a right angle triangle in trigonometry. Any formula we'll be writing for a right angle triangle. So now let's say any triangle is given, so from that what you need to understand that you need to convert that triangle into multiple right angle triangles. For example, this is a general triangle, so this general triangle can easily be converted into right angle triangles by just drawing a perpendicular. So this is a very basic principle of trigonometry. Now, another very core of trigonometry is to understand how an angle is defined. So, this is a right angle triangle, and we know this is hypotenuse, and this is an angle. So, assume that that angle is of theta degree, right? So now we need to understand that whatever angle we are talking about, the other side, so there is one side is hypotenuse and another side is adjacent to the angle. So this is adjacent. If we can remember half, so lot we it will be very easy for us to understand trigonometry. And the other side is called opposite side. So these are very core to understand trigonometry. So there is a right triangle, there is an angle between hypotenuse and one side of the triangle. So that side associated with the angle is called adjacent angle. The side just opposite to the angle is called opposite side. Now let's try to understand little bit more about the angle. So when the angle is less, you will see this, and let's say angle is more, then you will be seeing this. So let's say this is 30 degree, this is 60 degree. So you can see that opposite side is increasing if the angle increases. So if it gets closer to more 90 towards 90 degree, then this will increase. So this part you just need to follow little bit. So now coming to the definition of various trigonometry formula. So first is sine theta. So sine theta, what we can write, let's say this is opposite, so we'll be writing the length of this as O. Length of this I'll be writing as A, and this will be writing as H. So sine theta is equal opposite and hypotenuse. So these are always length. So the ratio of opposite side length and hypotenuse length is called sine theta. And there is another thing, cos theta. Cos theta is the ratio of adjacent side length and hypotenuse. The ratio of opposite and adjacent is called tan theta. So this is the very basic formula of trigonometry. So now let us see how we can use a simple problem, and using that we can find out the value of sine theta, cos theta and tan theta. And as you can see over here that this sine theta, cos theta, tan theta, these are nothing but only the ratio of the length. So it will have no unit. It just points to the ratio of two side length. Always try to keep in mind that. And another thing is that if let's say you are changing the theta, so I was initially assuming that this is theta. Now I am saying this is theta. So this would always be hypotenuse and this would be adjacent now. And this would be opposite now. So you need to understand, like wherever the theta is placed. For example, in this case, theta is here. So the opposite would be this one, adjacent would be this one, and hypotenuse would be this one. Let's say this is theta. This is theta now. So opposite would be this, hypotenuse would be this, and adjacent would be this. So this you need to identify and calculate properly. So now let's go into a problem. So the problem is a very basic problem, that you have been given a right angle triangle where this is, assume that theta, and the sides are, this is 4 centimeter, this is 3 centimeter, then find sine theta, cos theta and tan theta. So as you can see, we can easily write how we can solve this problem. So as you can see that we can easily write that adjacent A is equal 4 semi, opposite O is equal 3 semi. Hence we can use Pythagoras theorem to find out the hypotenuse. So hypotenuse, how we can find out? We know that, let's say this is h, so we know O square plus A square equals h square. This we know, So using that we will be able to find out h equals 3 square plus 4 square. So plus minus we need to write, but this would always be plus since length cannot be negative. You need to always mention this. If you mention this, the impression to your examiner or whoever is evaluating your paper, they can give you full marks. So this is a tip for getting full marks. So this you need to just take the positive one. So now you can easily write this is 9 plus 16 25, hence root over 25 is 5 centimeter. So we have been able to find out adjacent, opposite and hypotenuse. So now we will be able to figure out what is the value of sine theta. So sine theta is opposite by hypotenuse. So opposite is 3 by 5. So ideally we should write something like this and semi would get over. Similarly, cos theta would be A adjacent by hypotenuse, which is 4 by 5. Tan theta can be write as opposite by adjacent equals 3 by 4. So this is your answer. Next, we will be covering how to remember all these formula. It is very easy to remember this ratio of the sides for a right angle triangle. So let us see how to do that. So there is a very basic formula to to remember the trigonometry formula, and you should always try to keep in your mind that so basically I have taken this from the internet, but I find it very useful for you students. So the formula is SOHCAHTOA. So in order to remember this, I'll be giving you mnemonics. So what is that? Studying our homework can always help to obtain achievement. Studying our homework can always help to obtain achievement. So now let us try to use this mnemonics to find out the formula. So from here you remember that first letter is telling us about the sine theta. Other two letters associated with it tells me that this is opposite. H tells me about hypotenuse. C tells me about cos theta. A tells us adjacent. H hypotenuse. To tan theta. O opposite. A adjacent. So if you just remember this, using this we can get all the formula we have learned so far. So just to recapitulate, I'll be going from the start. So what have we learned today is basically that we will be dealing with right angle triangle in trigonometry. In that, if let's say the angle is given theta, alpha, 30 degree, anything, the side associated with that angle is called adjacent side. The side just opposite to that angle is called opposite side, and as usual there would be hypotenuse involved in that angle. So now we have learnt about if the angle increases, how opposite side also increases, the length of the opposite side increases, and we have shown you what is sine theta, cos theta, tan theta. These are nothing but ratio of two sides of a right angle triangle. Then we have taken one example to calculate how to find sine theta, cos theta and tan theta. With this example you will be able to solve lot of other problems in your book. So try to do that. And then I have given you a very basic formula, a very basic formula which you can just put inside your mind to always remember what is sine theta, what is cos theta and what is tan theta. Studying our homework can always help to obtain achievement. Okay, thanks.